Yo, what's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute since I've done a review, but I think it's time I bring them back, but in a different way. I think I'm going to do these very, very short, simple, and sweet. And basically, in all these reviews, I'm going to answer three main questions. What is the anime? What do I like and dislike about it? And would I recommend watching it? Now with ReZero is a psychological fantasy thriller with a somewhat magical, medieval kind of setting. Some neat otaku, stay-at-home kid somehow gets dragged into this world, apparently by a witch, where he meets Amelia, which is the other main character, followed by the rest of the cast. Now what I just told you doesn't exactly fit a psychological thriller until you find out that Subaru essentially can't die. There's cases in the first case where he is murdered and is basically respawned to a time before his murder, or he's essentially respawned back to square one. ReZero. Now you understand the name. But anyways, only to find out how to solve this case where he dies, so he doesn't have to go through this loop again. The cool thing with this death, respawn, figuring out what's going on is the fact that it's mystery. I love mystery. I love that shit. This shit is nice. Shit is dope. And I think it's honestly a genre that is dying, which sucks because, you know, I love that shit. I love that shit. One of my favorite things about this anime, though, is just Subaru as a character. I feel as though he's a bit too realistic in a sense of how he lets his emotions take over. And it happens so much in the show that I think that's one of the main reasons why people hate the character. And I won't say much else about him, but let's just say that he's great. I think he's perfect for the show. And it's like I said, it's still understandable that people hate him so much. Other than that, I like the art and soundtrack. The emotions on characters' faces I feel are way too good. All you have to do is look at the characters' faces. You can tell the tone, the situation around them and around the setting, and it's just really good. It's just really, you don't even have to listen to them. You just look at the faces and you'll tell what's going on. The problem with the stuff I'm gonna say that I dislike about the show is the fact that it can simply be rebutted by saying, oh, it's not finished yet. But I think it's worth noticing and calling out and just talking about. The main problem with the show is the fact that the characters themselves aren't really coherent with the story at the moment. So far, we've really only gotten backstory from Rim and Ram, which are the maids of the show. They're so popular. Blue maid hair chick, red hair maid chick. They're very popular. You should know them. However, though, Rim and Ram's backstory doesn't really correlate with the main plot, while Wilhelm's, which is this other guy that's like this really old, powerful knight, his backstory doesn't really correlate, and the only time it really does correlate is with one arc. With no backstory for Subaru getting his powers, this witch demonic aura behind him, and Amelia's reasoning behind her looking like the witch, which is apparently a really bad thing in this series, we don't really have a full story yet. It feels almost as if we could replace damn near every character in the show, with the exception of Wilhelm and Amelia probably, with entirely different characters and basically arrive at the same outcome with some minor differences. Without any explanation of the witch and what she has planned for Subaru, it doesn't really help either. And even after taking a step back and just thinking about it too, it's almost as if after every arc, they are back to square one, but just in a different setting. In terms of recommending it though, I think everyone should check it out. After all the things I said dislike about it and all that, I think it can easily be fixed and adjusted just by adding another season, just slapping another season on top of it, and then it'll just answer everything. So I think it's fine. I honestly think it's fine. Season 1 was great. I really love the art, really love the soundtrack. The opening and the ending though, that's a little too clean. It's a little too clean. You might have to check that out. After this video. And I don't know, everything else was cool. The characters by themselves were great. I really loved every character. There was no character I actually genuinely disliked, really, per se. And the story is fun. They just need to make sure that they combine the story and the characters together. And once that happens, the show's good. The show's honestly good. I'm just saying. Alright. But anyways, that's it for the review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to drop a like and let me know your thoughts on this show and if there's any other animes you think I should review or talk about. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.